Welcome back to Arkham Horror 3rd Edition. Yes, we're going to be doing some corrections from episodes past. Episode 7. Mark Harrigan took out the High Priest. When you take out the High Priest, you gain a spell. He didn't gain a spell, so we're going to gain it right now. So we're just going to grab the top spell off the deck. And then he did an exchange action with Agnes. So we're going to go ahead and give this to Agnes probably, because it's not going to do him much good. Clairvoyant spell. At the start of your turn, you may test lore. Look at the top card of the number of a number of neighborhood decks up to your test result. Of those, you may discard one non-event card. Ooh! Okay, so we are going to give that to Agnes. Because, again, Mark Harrigan would have gained the spell taken out with High Priest. Did an exchange action with Agnes. And is going to give her the spell. And yes, I started using lore for researching the clues. I think it was 2 episodes ago where we had Mark Harrigan rolling his lore, which was 1 to research a clue, failed both times. And then last episode I had Agnes using her lore of 4 to research the 1 clue that she got from Harrigan. Of course, she got a couple of successes. So here's how I'm going to rule it. It's supposed to be observation. They both have an observation of 2. Mark got cheated out of rolling 2 dice, really. And Agnes rolled 2 extra dice, because she used her lore instead of her observation of 2. So the number of dice rolled for observation for the clues was the same. It's just out of order if you kind of follow the faulty logic there. So anyway, that I hope corrects a couple of things. To remember, researching clues is not lore, which I don't know how it just flipped in my brain to do that, but it is observation. Oh my goodness, where to even begin? And I left this out here to remind myself that Harrigan is in Mortal Kombat with the Swift Backy. We do not have any modifier here. Reward: after you defeat this monster as part of an attack action, you may disengage all monsters and move up to 3 spaces. So after he defeats us, he can move up to 3 spaces. I wonder if he'll take on the little hooded stalker. So let's take a look over here at Mark. First up, we'll take a look at his character sheet here, see what he's got going on. And he's got 2 actions to start with. Alright, so we're taking a look at Mark here. He's got this Swift Byaki on him. There's no negatives to attacking. He's got 4 damage, but he does now have the first aid kit. But he can't use it because he's engaged with a monster. You can only focus, attack, or evade. He's packing the 45s. He's a strength of 4. He'll be rolling 7 dice. But for his first action, which is maybe a little overkill, but we'll take overkill, he's going to focus his strength. He has a focus limit of 1, so now his strength is 5. 3 dice for the 45s. He's rolling 8 dice, taking on the Swift Byaki. Let's get out the dice and see what happens. He's also got a sanity loss from Sophie's Portrait, 1 on himself and 4 damage. He has a remnant, and a couple of bucks. And he can attack more than once per turn because he has Steadfast. You may perform the attack action any number of times per round. Well, he's going to do it first here, 8 dice. Alright, well, he's down here tangling with that Byaki, and we're going to be rolling 8 dice for Mark. So we'll use the 5 funky dice and 3 of the black ones. And he needs 3 successes, so that's quite a bit, but we'll see what he can do. And oh, yes, he gets 1, 2, 3 6s and a 5. He actually has 4 successes there. So with the 45s, his focus strength and his innate strength, he absolutely destroys Byaki. And as a reward, after you defeat this monster as part of an attack action, which he just did, you may disengage all monsters and move up to 3 spaces. So now he can move up to 3 spaces. Well, guess what? Mark's just going to pop on over here to the Hooded Stalker. So this is just a reward, so it's not a move action for him. I believe you just get to do this for free. And so now he has another action left, and yes, he can attack more than once. He's going to take on the Hooded Stalker. Once again on the bridge, he's going to throw the body in, of course, in the drink. So we have the Hunter becoming the Hunted once again, the Hooded Stalker. Nothing modifier. Hello friend, what are you doing? So he only has 1 health. Mark will be rolling a total, again, of 8 dice. Only needs 1 success. So let's get out the dice tray here. 8 dice, 1 success. Mark the Slayer here gets, oh yeah, just lots. He gets 1. Oh wow, okay, not lost. He gets 1 success out of 8 dice. I guess he was tired taking out the Byaki first. But at least he does 1 damage, and that is all it takes to take this guy out. Boom! Gone! So Mark, that was his second action. So attack action, and his second action, he did another attack action. And the movement was free because the Baki just, I guess, took him to the bridge, dropped him off. Excellent stuff. Over we go now to Agnes, who's way up in the Velma's Diner for her 2 actions. Okay, for her first action, she will do a trying to get rid of the Doom action. And that is a ward action. And we take a look at ward action. Yes, you test your lore. Lore! Alright, she has a lore of 4. So she's going to go ahead and test that. You can see that there. And she needs 1 success. 1 success. Come on! And she doesn't get any. I do not believe this. That is horrible. Oh my gosh, she has a remnant. And you know what? I think she's going to blow the remnant to re-roll. I mean, I hate to do that, but we got to get rid of the Doom over there. So she's going to spend her remnant to re-roll. And this time she gets 3 successes. So she just had to concentrate a little bit more. And boom, we do get rid of that Doom. Excellent. That was her first action. And for her second action, she will then take a look at the marker, and it's white, so nothing happens. It just goes away. Ugh! All right, we're going to zoom out, and we're going to have the monster phase. Oh, but wait, there are no monsters, so they don't get a phase because Mark killed them all with his crazy attacks. So then we'll just get right into the encounter phase. Mark is on a bridge, so we're going to take the streets card, and he's on a bridge. From your vantage point, you can see a flock of gulls arguing loudly over something at the edge of the water. Probably another body. Test observation. His observation is 2. Whoa! Well, he gets 1 success. He gets 1 success. That's all we needed after it flew out of the dice tray. If you pass, you discover the prize, the corpse of a robed figure, which you quickly search. You gain 1 remnant. Okay, so, boy, he's just busy fishing corpses out of the drink, isn't he? All right, so he gains a remnant. Well, that's pretty cool. We'll take it. He's got 2 now. That was his encounter at the bridge. Up next is, we have Agnes at Velma's Diner. But she's at Velma's Diner, but we have an anomaly, so she's going to get an encounter. The anomaly deck, there's no Doom in her space. 0 to 1. You find yourself thinking of choices you've made, your successes and regrets. She's going to test her willpower, which is 3. All right, 3 for her willpower. She gets a success. Oh, we need successes at this point in game. If you pass, you recall a mistake that you made in the past and erase correct it as time bends. You remove 1 Doom from any space in your neighborhood. Yes! So we remove the final Doom from that neighborhood, and the anomaly itself winks out of existence. Awesome! And so that's cool. We have gotten rid of all the anomalies in East Town. There's a clue there now. Whew, that was good, but yeah, that was all good. But now, yes, we have the horrible, horrible Mythos phase. And there are 4 tokens left in the bag, and we're starting with Mark on the bridge. His first token is the lovely newspaper clipping. Oh my god, we love these, don't we? All right, newspaper clipping. We have no one to blame but ourselves. Opinion, our choices have set us on this path. New civic engagement required. Advertiser deserves its share of blame. Headline, place 2 Doom in your space unless you gain a Dark Pact. Actually, we can go ahead and do that. Mark's not getting a Dark Pact too. Like, come on. And because we're on a bridge space, what we do for that is we place Doom in adjacent locations. And we have 2 different adjacent locations. So we could go ahead and do that. We're going to put, whoops, that's a 3. Keep grabbing the 3s. Where's the tiny one? We'll put 1 there, and we'll put, I guess, another one at the Black Cave. Oh, dangerous. We could have put 2. Actually, no, we're going to put 2. Oh, no. Ah, we're going to put 1 on each side. All right, first token from Mark. And the second token for Mark, so that was his newspaper clipping, and he gets a monster. Of course he gets a monster. He keeps killing them all, so they just keep showing up to try and get rid of him. And what do we get? We end up, for back the pack, we get an Endless Watcher. It's a hunter. Move toward and engage the lowest influence character, which is 2 for Agnes. They're both the same. Spawn at the unstable space, which is the unstable space, I believe. Independent square. And it's 3, nothing. Okay, Watcher. Monster does not restrict your actions or encounters. It moves with you. So it just hangs around. Hanging around. You get a remnant for taking it out, though. And it's going to be showing up at the unstable space. So it's either going to go for Mark on the bridge or Agnes over there. Alright, that was the 2 tokens for Mark. First token for Agnes is... No! The Gate Burster. Take the top card of the deck. And we see what it is. And it's Rivertown. Right here in Rivertown. And we put 1 Doom in every freaking location. Yes. And then I think we shuffle all the discards and put these at the back. So it's all bad. So we have a huge discard pile. And our unstable space then pops back to the train station because that's our start space. Rivertown. Alright. Shuffled. Back of the deck. Everything in Rivertown gets Doom, which, as you can see, is not good. I think we're going to get an anomaly showing up there. And I shouldn't have put 1 there. Should have put 2 over there. Ooh, choices you make. So we get 1 Doom. 2 Doom. It's 4. And, yeah, another one here. So 5. Now, we can have 3 in one location. It's just, oh, hang on. Yeah, because we have to put 1 in each space. So 3 there. We have an anomaly popping in there. But we don't get any more Doom on the Azathoth sheet. So at least that's something. And yes, of course, my battery is dying. The last token is going to be another monster. As I change my battery, we will bring out another monster. It's monster time. From the back of the deck, we get... Oh yes, the cultists are popping out. We get a robed figure. And these guys are pretty wimpy, if I recall. Spawn at the unstable space, which is now the train station. So they're calling in reinforcements from out of town, apparently. So we got a Watcher up there in Independent Square, and we have a robed figure at the train station. And that's going to end off our episode for today. So thanks so much for watching along. Thanks for your comments, subscriptions, and likes. I hope I haven't messed too many things up, but I'll try and correct them either through comments or here on my live filming of what I'm doing here. So thanks so much for watching along. We'll see you tomorrow for the continuation Arkham Horror 3rd Edition Approach of Azathoth. Yes, it's correction time! I forgot to give Mark his remnant for taking out the Bayaki, so he has 3 now. And yes, I messed this up. I put 1 Doom here and 1 Doom here. You don't do that on that card. It said you have to place 2 Doom in an adjacent space, not 1 in each. So I would have placed these 2 Doom over here in this location, not 1 and 1. And then when this... we won't have an anomaly here is the bottom line. We're going to have 2 Doom here, 1 and 1, and there will be 2 over there. That's how that should have worked. Because I could have put the 2 Doom over here, but of course I wouldn't. There was already 1 there which caused an anomaly. So we put the 2 over here. Anyway, that fixes it up. I hope I caught the errors. Thanks for watching along. See you tomorrow. Continuation Arkham Horror 3rd Edition Approach of Azathoth.